Hi everyone, Ben Bruce, All Practice Schools. Today we're going to be doing another variation of the football home workout that we did. So what we're going to do is, primarily we're going to be working inside of a box. So what you need to do is grab 5 things that you can use as cones. So if you have cones, that's great, but if not, go find 5 things that you can use. Obviously that will be safe to go around. You could use anything like plastic bottles, shampoo bottles, you know, that sort of thing, anything flat. You could use some pieces of clothing, like you could use jumpers as corners. Okay, so you need 5 because you need 4 corners and then 1 in the middle as well. Okay, so now that you've got that, I'm going to show you the 5 different drills that we're going to do, and I'll tell you a little bit about why we do each of those, and then and then you can choose how much of a workout you want to make it. First drill, we're going to be doing some agility. So agility is really key in football, as it's all about how quickly you can react, how quick your feet are, how quick your body can react to moving to the ball or going up for a header or anything like that. So what we're going to be doing is a little agility drill in our square. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be starting off in the middle cone. Okay, so whatever you're using as your middle cone, that's where you're going to be starting. And then, so when you're facing to the cones, you're going to be going out to the right first and then shuffling back, out to the left, shuffling back, and then you're going to be shuffling back to the back right and then running forward, shuffling back to the back left and then running forward. So you're always coming back down into the middle. Okay, so as well with this, you want to make sure that you're getting down and touching whatever you're using as a cone. Okay, so you use that as to say that you've made it to that cone. Another tip for this one is make sure you're staying low. Okay, really bend your knees, make sure that you're staying low so you can just quickly move about. Okay, you'll see in the video here when I showed you the example. Drill 2, now we're going to be doing a little bit of testing your touch. So in your square, you're going to take out the middle cone now, so you just left yourself a little square. And what we're going to be doing for the minute, you're just going to be chucking the ball up and then taking it down. Okay, you want to keep it inside your square. So you're going to throw it up, keep your eye on the ball, and then you're going to touch it down with either of your feet. Okay, so take it in turns of using either foot. Okay, so first one I would go with my right foot, then I'll switch over to my left foot. Okay, to test both your feet. So with this one, you're just keeping your eye on the ball the whole time, making sure you know where it is, and then watching it all the way down onto your foot as well. Okay. With this one, you really want to try to take it down on your toes as well, rather than the top of your foot, because if you take it down on the top of your foot, it's most likely it's going to bounce away. Okay, so here I'll just show you a quick example of how I did it. Drill 3, we're going to go return to the one that we did in the previous workout, is some dribbling. So you're going to place the middle cone back into the centre. So this is going to be similar to our agility runs in the way that we're going to be working around the square. So again, you're starting off in the middle cone with the ball that you've got this time, and then you're going to be dribbling around the right cone, dribbling back to the middle, out to the left cone, dribbling back into the middle, then back out to the back right, and then back to the middle and back out to the back left. Okay, so then you're always coming back to the middle and going around the center cone. Okay, so you're going to be doing that for a minute, taking lots of little touches around the cones, keeping the ball close to you, switching your feet as well, and working hard. Okay, so I'll show you again a quick example of how that is done, and then you can get into it. Drill 4, we're going to be doing some keepy uppies. This is almost like a rest sort of one for you. So what we're going to be doing is in our square, you're going to take out the middle cone again, and then in the square you're just going to be trying to keep the ball up while in that little square that you've made. Okay, so don't worry if you can't do keepy uppies or if you can't keep the ball up the whole time. This isn't about how many you can do, this is just about testing your touch for the minute and working on it as well. So I'll show you a quick variation of what you can do if you can't do keepy uppies, and that's okay. So I'll show you a quick way of doing that just now. Tips here are just make sure you're keeping your eye on the ball. That's the key for this one, and using the tops of your feet rather than your toes, because if you're using your toes it's going to spin the ball a bit more and it's going to be harder to keep the ball up. Okay, so good luck with that one. Drill 5, this is the last drill. Okay, so for this one we're going to be doing another core exercise. So remember last time we did some Russian twists to work on our core. So this time we're going to be incorporating the ball again, but we're going to be doing something called V-ups. So what you're going to need is the ball in your hand, and you're going to need to lie flat on the ground, okay, with the ball up behind your head. So as you'll see in the example in just a second, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be almost curving up to create a V. So just like that, your body's going to be creating that V. So your arms will be coming up and your legs will be coming up to create that sort of V shape. Okay, so I'll show you a quick example here, and you're going to be doing that for a minute. That's a tough one, so don't worry if you need to take a break midway through, just as long as you're working hard and trying to do as many as possible.